Hello, everyone. Well, I wanted to speak with you really quick before I run out because today I've been reminded about a lot of things. And the piece that's sitting in my soul real deep was a conversation I had with an older lady. I've known her all my life. She has been a blessing to me. And I was walking through an experience where I was sharing some insight with a younger woman. And she looked at me and she says, "Now you're old enough to know who you are." And that struck me because you would think you would know who you are, but do you really? Have you ever taken the time to truly know who you are? We believe we know. When we are young, we are clear that we know who we are. You couldn't tell us that we don't know ourselves. But I want you to take a moment and assess that. Because see, depending on where you are in life, who you are is different. Because sometimes you've got to grow into yourself. Sometimes you got to be exposed into more of who you truly are. There have been life experiences that I have encountered that have truly let me know that I'm more powerful than I imagine and stronger than I know, because there were some things that I endured, I didn't think I'd make it through to the other side. In that moment, I thought I would be crushed. In that moment, I wasn't sure I had enough to give, to take, to maneuver through. I had several moments where I had encountered what I call my 2-year-old experiences. There were too many times in my adult life, depending on what somebody said to me, did to me, spoke up, tried to, whatever, that my 2-year-old showed up. And she had an attitude problem. She's spoiled, rotten. She'll throw a temper tantrum in a heartbeat, and you can't trust 2-year-olds to make proper decisions. I made some dumb decisions early on in my life because in that season, I didn't know who I was. So it took me going through my 20s to have to clear up a lot of that mess in my 30s. And in my 30s, I just knew I had this unlocked because I had entered a different season. I had entered a season of understanding. I had entered a season of grace. I had entered a season where I truly believed I knew who I was, what I could handle, how I would make it. And then I got devastated with an 11-year marriage ending in divorce, having to try to figure out how to take care of myself and my kids all alone. And because I believed initially that I was strong enough to handle whatever, I was tested through that. And I soon discovered that yes, I had to gain a deeper understanding of who I was. I had to get a new definition of what strength meant to me. I had to get a new understanding of who I was in that season. So at this moment, I want to challenge you. Take a few moments. Do you really know who you are? Are you really sure? If you want to take a few moments and go on a journey with me, I'd love to take some time with you. Because who we are in our 20s is way different than who we are in our 30s. And the way I'm showing up manifested in my 40s is way different than I imagined. But it was good for me to hear her say, I have a better understanding now of who I am. Don't be mad at the journey. Learn yourself through the process. Because on the other end, baby, you will know who you are. Take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the day.